Today we have the full story on El Chapo's arrest, as well as the story on the new bridge camera.
We also have a brand new NESM for Ben and Evan. All that and more in today's edition of Flyer News.
Good morning, Framingham High School. I'm Julie Carson.
And I'm Benji Clay. Today's January 12th, a day 7 with periods running CBGFE.
Recently, the arrest of El Chapo has been making headlines everywhere.
That's right. Let's find out more on the story.
Joaquin El Chapo Guzman was recaptured on Friday, January 8th in Mexico. He is previously known for running one of the most prestigious drug rings in all of Mexico. Sean Penn recently released a cell phone video of a secret interview he obtained with El Chapo.
Bueno, eso es una realidad, que las drogas destruyen. Desgraciadamente, como le comento, por donde yo me crié, pues no había otra manera ni hay de sobrevivir y pues no había otro camino como. ¿Es cierto que usted es el culpable de que haya tanto tráfico en el mundo? No, eso es falso, porque el día que yo no exista, no va a mermar lo que es nada, el tráfico de drogas.
This has been Tara Murphy reporting for Flyer News.
Vontaze Burfict of the Cincinnati Bengals has been suspended by the NFL for 3 games for, quote, repeated violations of safety-related playing rules, the league announced Monday. This suspension comes following Burfict's illegal hit on Antonio Brown during Saturday night's wild-card playoff matchup between the Bengals and the Steelers. Burfict, the third-year linebacker of Arizona State, targeted Brown high on an incomplete pass, leaving Brown with a concussion while hoping to set up the Steelers for the game-winning field goal, along with a penalty from his teammate Adam Pac-Man Jones. This is not Burfict's first safety-related offense, as he has already been fined 4 times in 2015 alone, including a $70,000 in fines from several plays throughout the last matchup between the Bengals and Steelers. Burfict has often been criticized for being a dirty player and a known headhunter throughout his career.
A group of leading pharmaceutical companies are joining forces to speed and improve the testing of new types of cancer drugs that harness the body's immune system to battle tumors. Known as the National Immunotherapy Coalition, the cooperative effort will be headed by Amgen, Celgene, as well as other smaller companies with the goal of rapidly testing various combinations of such drugs. This coalition comes at an exciting time in oncology development as efforts to unleash the immune system to control cancer are finally seeing benefits in some patients, particularly 3 recently approved drugs. Researchers believe that the combination of 2 or more drugs that engage different parts of the immune system might be effective for more patients than just a single drug. So, up next, we have a story about what went on in Walsh Middle School this weekend.
Yes, there is a robotics competition, and Framingham High School's robotics team is always a good one.
Let's take it to that now.
Last Saturday on January 29th, Walsh Middle School hosted a Robotics Nothing But Net tournament. Framingham High School's Robotics Club had its own teams participate. Teams 9421, which featured Eric Bornstein and Joey Walbert, along with Evan Jansky. Teams 9421C, Akinshar, Jagar Patel, and Yash Patel. 9421D, Connor Nesh, 9421X, Varun Takir, and Kevin Lindsay. And finally, Team 9421Y, with Chris Theroff, Cam Yeomans, and Jared Nussbaum. Along with this, 3 of the Framingham High School staff members participated in judging the event. These members were Dr. Seeley, Mr. Witherow, and Miss Barlow. Following the tournament, Team 9421 was ranked 4th, along with Team 9421C, which was ranked 6th, Team 9421X ranked 5th, Team 9421 ranked 11th, and finally Team 9421D ranked 18th. In the end, Team 9421X won the programming skills competition. The team will return to Quinsigamond Community College on January 16th for another round against the Southern New England high schools in hopes to qualify for the regional championships. Those who participate in the regional championship get a chance to return FHS to the World Championship in April to Louisville, Kentucky. With further developments to come, this has been Alex Hirsch keeping you updated on all of Framingham High School's robotics affairs.
Up next in our show, we have the weekly segment NESM with Ben Weiner.
That's right, we can always rely on him to keep us updated on everything New England sports.
Yo, Ben, how's business?
Booming! Oh. Hello, Framingham, and welcome to New England Sports Minute. I'm Ben Weiner. Today we're going to be discussing two of my favorite teams in New England, the Pats and Celtics.
Julian Edelman thankfully returns. We no longer have to watch Keyshawn Martin try to play receiver, thank goodness. Edelman's foot injury is finally healed, and he will add a lot to the Patriots offense. On the year, Edelman has 692 yards and 7 touchdowns, and this will open up things for Rob Gronkowski in the passing game. Edelman will also have a big impact in this Sunday's game against the Kansas City Chiefs, as the Chiefs have two very good cornerbacks and will open up quick passes for Tom Brady, as he will likely be under pressure with the Chiefs' great pass rush. The Brooklyn Nets have fired coach Lionel Hollins and GM Billy King. This impacts the Celtics because the Celtics have the Nets' first-round draft pick this year, and a change in leadership in Brooklyn will already worsen the third-worst team in the NBA, which means the Celtics' draft pick from Brooklyn will likely be higher than it originally would be.
So, in recap, I'm very happy Julian Edelman is back, as his pass catching and speed and rapport with Tom Brady really will help the Patriots in this game. The Chiefs have two very good cornerbacks in Marcus Peters and Sean Smith, and having Edelman there will very much open up the short passing game. So, the thing with the Chiefs is that the Chiefs play a cover 3 defense, meaning that they have 3 deep defensive backs. They have their safety, then they have the 2 corners. They're always 10 yards off the line of scrimmage. So if the Pats can dink and dunk their way up the field with Julian Edelman, Rob Gronkowski, and Danny Amendola, with all that free space up in the middle, then things are looking pretty good for the Patriots offense. On defense, my major concern is stopping the Chiefs' run game. Because of Jeremy Maclin being injured, they literally only have Travis Kelce as an option at tight end for pass catching, and you have Charkandrick West. I don't follow Chiefs players, but their running back, he seems to be pretty good, and that's a bigger issue for us than Alex Smith and Travis Kelce at this point, just because the Patriots' defense, while it has been good in past weeks, hasn't been able to support the Patriots' lack of offense. So it should be a pretty good game coming up this weekend. Feeling pretty good about our chances. Not going to hold my breath, but I'm feeling okay. And as with the Celtics go, they've been struggling a little bit as of late, but Jay Crowder has been on a tear, and Isaiah Thomas dropped 35 the other night, and that's been a really good thing. And I think that the Nets, giving us a bad draft pick, or a bad for them, good for us, is really going to be a great thing for us in the coming years. That's all for today. Yeah, that's all for today, New England. With all things New England sports, I'm Ben Weiner.
It's that time of the show to rise and pledge the flag.
Leading us today in the Pledge of Allegiance, we have Eric Tarlin.
Take it away, Eric.
Stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Have no place to go. Have no place to go. Darling, have no place to go. Have no place to go.
Good morning, FHS. Today is Tuesday, January 12th, a day 7 with periods running CBGFE. NEML testing will be from 9 to 10 in the CAF. Boys varsity swim has a game at Newton North at 5. Girls varsity gymnastics has a home meet against Walpole at 7. Boys basketball have a home game against Milton at 6:30, while girls also play at 5. And musical theater has a review show this Thursday at 6:30. That's it for me. More announcements.
P Club will have a meeting today right after school in room D208. If you have Pringles cans at lunch, save them and bring them to the meeting.
Good morning. So, for anyone who wants to wish people good luck for midterms, we're still selling the cards to put on snowflakes, and those will be delivered. Those will be delivered Thursday. So you need to buy them by Wednesday, and also we have a Uno's benefit on Friday.
So teachers, you guys have professional development. So department heads, if you want to make sure that your whole department gets Unos, that would be really awesome. And if you're a student and you want to go and get some early fun for midterms, you can go to Unos. Make sure you bring a flyer, and we get 20% for every order that you guys make to Unos, and you tell them that you're from the class of 2017. Thanks.
Hey. It's Molly and Abby. Oh, sorry, we need to back up. And we have an announcement to make.
Okay, so, Molly, what starts at the crack of dawn Wednesday mornings?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, it involves Kate Kelly.
Catherine Kelly? Who else?
You?
Is it wall ball? Yeah! Okay, I just figured it out. It's wall ball, spelled WALBLLL. Wall ball. And it starts Wednesdays and Fridays. Every Wednesday and Friday. At what time?
6 o'clock.
6 a.m. No later than 6 a.m. No earlier than 5:55 a.m. We're going to be in the front gym with the lacrosse sticks and balls and goggles. We're going to be having a good time, and it's going to be awesome. Wednesdays and Fridays, come through.
Here you go.
Go Pats. Go.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Anyone interested in playing baseball in the spring? We're going to be having a meeting talking about off-season workouts. That's going to be tomorrow, Wednesday, at B107, 205 after school. Again, that's B107 at 205 after school. Thank you.
Have you heard of the mathematical plant? It has square roots. A few announcements for math in general. First one is for everyone. There's NEML testing today during B period. So if you are doing NEML for your math class or for extra credit or anything, NEML today, B period, as always. Tomorrow we have a math meet in Wellesley. So like usual, we'll be meeting in Mr. Ferrulo's room. That's C210 right after school. Feel free to ask me or Mr. Ferrulo any questions. All right, hope to see you there.
We also have a marine science promo.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy Tuesday. Just a couple announcements. If you're one of the students that Miss Redboard spoke to that's going to Cameron Middle School today with Miss McGuire, please head up to the main office after homeroom. Also, I just want to give a shout out to our robotics team. They competed this past Saturday at Walsh Middle School in the Nothing But Net competition. We had 5 teams participate. One of them actually won the skills competition, and we had one team make it all the way to the finals, and they actually barely lost in a 4th round kind of overtime, but it was a very close competition. All 5 teams did really well, and they all placed and ranked, so congratulations. It's a huge success. Also, just a reminder to seniors, I saw many of you in the cafeteria buying your caps and gowns already, but you want to make sure that you're ordering your caps and gowns so that you're all squared away for graduation and that you're setting goals for yourself to make it to graduation. Term ends on Thursday, so that gives us 3 days, and that's about it. And then making sure that you return your library books because you don't want to be held up taking all 4 years of high school and then not being able to make it because of a library book. So make sure that you're turning them all in, and that's it for me.
Period. See you guys.
That's all we have for you today, FHS.
If you want to watch this broadcast again, tune into the Framingham Education channel at 5 and 8 on channels 8 Comcast, 15 RCN, and 41 Verizon 5.
Thanks for watching. I'm Julie Carson.
And I'm Benji Klink. And this is last week of term